What is good? This is a recap for March 11th. Ended up taking one trade. Technically, okay. So, I might have lost my account, but I did contact Lucid because I got entered like right here with two minis. Cause I was like, I'm just gonna do it. There's no reason not to. I'm gonna make a quick day. I got entered like right here. Whoops. I got entered like right here with two minis, and I couldn't manually close out of the trade, and I couldn't close out, and it went to my max drawdown. So the account is gone, but I'm assuming I'll probably get it back because I don't know why I couldn't manually close out of the trade like the whole time, but I have video proof of it too, so I should be good, unless they say otherwise. I don't know, but I will have like 3 brand new accounts tomorrow. I'm gonna load up, so maybe 4, but so that's gone. The account is blown. I shouldn't have full ported CPI. I technically didn't even full port it. It wasn't even my fault in the first place, and then I ended up taking a banger during AM, so I don't even know why I did it in the first place. But it is what it is. Shit happens. So today, very simple. I mean, we are just in this huge range on the 4-hour time frame. I'm not going to flip to it, but 4 time frame. Hourly, very rangy. We have these equal lows from yesterday we put in. Actually, we'll go to the 4-hour. This is Asia low from yesterday. We never take this 4-hour, as well as the S&P 500. We never hit this 4-hour. Look at the 4-hour time frame. We've been in a range since Monday open. So flip to the 1-minute time frame here. Off open, we immediately take out the set of data highs. Mark this out real quick. Data high here. We also have to the left of us, we're now inside of this hourly gap. Off of open, we immediately displace higher. I didn't really love this short, but I was saying if we did end up getting this 1-minute version of the downside, I probably would have taken it, just because the draws below are really nice. We do have this SMT that we did put in right here, so make a higher low on ES or on Nasdaq and make a lower low on ES, but this SMT delivered us higher to data high, end up putting in SMT at data high and London. So I'm like, all right, SMT inside of a 1-hour gap, 1-minute version of the downside, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. But you can see we never end up doing that. We end up getting a nice close on the 5-minute through this high, then make a 5-minute below us here. Right, I was mentioning, and then we have this Asia high, which is it's a 15-minute intermediate high, I believe. Yeah, it's a 15-minute intermediate high here. Really good target. I was saying a mech short. This mech short, we had a 30-second inversion. We weren't really inside of anything huge. I think just a small 5-minute up here, but there was a 30-second short. The thing is, there's a good chance we could instantly rip up, manipulate you, and then go lower. But there was a 30-second here. The only reason I actually didn't take it, I was going to, is ES was already inside of the 5-minute. So I'm like, all right, scratch that. We end up pulling into the 5-minute below. Here, we end up putting in a SMT at this, I think it was like right here. We had a pretty big SMT at the 5-minute, at a 5-minute gap. Let me just look here. Yeah, it was right here. So we're holding this last bearish or bullish gap on the 5-minute time frame on the S&P 500, and we have a very large SMT here. All it was is a continuation model. We pump up higher, pushing through highs. What do we need? Market needs relief, needs to fill orders. What happens when that happens? We usually pull back to the 50% of the leg. Big companies and just any retail trader will buy in a discount. That's how price moves. It's how it works. We end up getting this 1 minute version. I end up getting filled here. I didn't go break even. Just because I was really confident in this trade. We did have a 4 minute above, and I went break even as soon as we reswept this high that we had put in, because there's no reason that we should come back down to my break even after sweeping this. If we do come down and end up taking my break even out, I'm assuming we're eventually just going to go lower and the trade's not going to hit anyways, but we left relative equal highs. Long story short, ended up playing out. I actually got a really nice fill. I like up here, but really nice risk to reward trade. If you got even a better fill, this would have been like a 1 to 5 almost, but really nice trade. Nice day. I am pretty annoyed that I traded CPI and I got screwed, but it is what it is. I'm assuming they'll give me my account back. Doesn't matter, but the rest of the day is pretty much scrapped. I am expecting us to go lower, but because of this 4-hour draw below, I don't know, price is really choppy right now, and God knows what we're going to do, but I'm expecting us, if we do inverse this 15 minute, most likely we'll get this delivery down, but also we could just keep ranging. I don't know. Happy with today, but pretty idiotic that 4 days in, I blew the account. For no reason. I would have had a big day today, and I would have been 1 day away from passing it. So it is what it is. Move on.